Okay, now I'm recording. Anyways, I was talking about January Jumpstart. It is January 22nd and 23rd. It's $35. Okay, y'all. There was like 78 spots available. Now there's only like 34. Um, so I want to really, 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 I know y'all are probably like, Nikki, you were just talking about fall retreat. Now you're talking about January Jumpstart. But y'all, I just want you to know, like, my heart. I'm going to mute you. Okay, so I just want you guys to know my heart on events. Events is where you're going to see the bigger picture of Mary Kay. You're going to see the heart of other women, not just me, but you're also going to get training from incredible women. Like Holly has never had an NSD come to January Jumpstart and train with her, but this year she is. And so it's going to be National Sales Director Kristen Myers. I've only heard her speak one time, and she is like full of Jesus, full of like growth, and like I just want to hug her. You know what I'm saying? And I want to hang out with her. So all I'm asking is for you to dedicate a weekend in January to come to fall retreat. Come to January Jumpstart. It's in driving distance, so there's no need in getting a hotel or paying all this stuff. You literally will just pay $35. If I'm not mistaken, that includes lunch. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, that includes lunch. So please, I just beg you. Mary Kay Ash always said that the women who show up at events are the ones who go up in the in the company. And so Lindsay's so excited because we just got back from fall retreat a couple weeks ago and she's still on her fall retreat high. So that's exciting. So I just want to encourage y'all, if you didn't come to fall retreat, that is okay, but please come to January Jumpstart. I promise you will not regret $35. Like seriously. That's like Y'all, that's like a gas tank for some people. Like, you can invest that amount into your future. You know what I'm saying? Okay, anyways. So far we have our goal is to have 10 unit members come. And so far we have 3. We have Shelly and we have Lindsay coming and myself. And so it's only $35. There's only 34 more seats available. So you need to do that sooner than later. Literally, if you go to hollylow.com/events, you can click there and pay your 35 bucks and you're done, okay? Okay. The other thing I wanted to talk about is our selling challenge at the end of the last month was so good. Who sold product at the end of last month? Like, I'm so excited. I love selling product. Mary Kay always said that nothing happens until somebody sells something. So I was super excited about our selling challenge. Lindsay was our winner. She was number 1. So I'll be getting her bag monogrammed. I'm probably going to go ahead and bring all of the goodies that was inside the bag to her while it's still monogramming. So she's, yeah, she's excited. Number 2, second place was Christy Summerall. So I'm super excited. She's going to be getting a cute little monogram gift from me too. Along with Andrea Herrera. I hope I said that right. She is, oh my gosh, you guys, we have a unit member from California. Can you say, oh my gosh, raise the roof? I'm so excited. That's so cool. Shelly's aunt, I think she has some family that lives out there, and she recruited her over the phone. I thought, oh my gosh, you're a brilliant woman. So I'm so excited about that. Anyway, so you 3 girls are going to get some incredible monogram gifts for me just for finishing that. The other thing, along with Shelly's recruit with Andrea last month, we also had Brandy Mayfield get added to our unit, and that is Lindsay's recruit. Super exciting. I'm meeting with her face to face tomorrow, and I can't wait to hug her neck if she'll let me give her a hug with this whole COVID stuff. I get excited. You know, I'm a hugger. I love to hug people. Did you guys see our November to Remember wholesale prizes? Okay, y'all, my favorite one is the flash drive. I know you're like, well, what's that going to do? So majority of people have a flash drive plug-in in their car. USB plug-in? Yes? Yes. So this flash drive is going to be filled with Mary Kay inspiration that you can plug into your car and listen to. I mean, it's going to be so great. So normally, majority of the girls always try to just push to get to 600. So this month, I'm asking you to stretch a little and push to 800 wholesale to get the USB. If you push further than that, you know, I know Lindsay said 1,000 wholesale. I'm totally fine with you taking that prize because I understand, like, it's the bomb diggity. I want Mary Kay Ash in my car. So, you know, I'll, of course, let you guys pick your prize if you do more than that. So I wanted to kind of emphasize the flash drive because I'm so excited about that myself. Our goals this month is 10,000 wholesale. We finished at almost 9,000 last month. So I think we were like $74 short of 9,000. So I was like, wow, like we did great. So our goal this month is 10,000, 10 new agreements, and 10 Spark Achievers. Did you guys see the new earrings? Hallelujah. Can you just say hallelujah? I mean, a girl loves some earrings, okay? Y'all, Emma went and got her ears pierced this past weekend, and she's so cute. She says, earrings? Earrings? It's the cutest thing ever. I'll have to post some pictures for you guys. It was so cute. Also, I'm doing the Cadillac Coffee Club for probably a few more months, but I'm excited to see how great it goes. So if you do 1,000 wholesale this month on top of your prizes that you're already getting your earrings and then your wholesale prizes from me, you're also going to get a night on the town with me and a cup of coffee on me. So that's exciting, right? So Cadillac Coffee Club, 1,000 wholesale. We'll get you that, okay? You guys, I want to say congratulations to last month's Spark Achievers who got their necklace in. Y'all, I have my necklace right here, but I haven't even opened it. Y'all don't judge me, okay? Is it super cute? Should I open it? Should I grab it and open it? I know. Okay, I'll open it. I've just been so busy. When you get a lot of prizes all the time, you just like, I know, that's so like terrible, but you just forget sometimes how amazing it is to get prizes, right? So I'm excited. I love how they like wrap it. It's like a gift. So pretty. Okay, here we go. So this was last month's necklace, you guys. This will match everything. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. So the gorgeous women who earned this necklace were Shelly Smith, Summer Brown, Becky Suggs, Lindsay Smith, Morgan White, and Roseanne Gore. I'm so excited. Congratulations. Oh, Lacey's trying to get on. Okay, so you guys who earned your necklace last month, you have an individual training. Well, individual is like a group training with Holly and one of her NSD friends on Saturday morning. Okay, this Saturday morning. Okay, so this Saturday morning at noon, okay, November 5th at noon, Holly's going to be doing a training on, I think it's a Zoom training. It will be recorded, so if you miss it, no stressing. I'll send you the link as soon as it's put out, okay? I have drill this weekend, so I may not be able to be on like live, but I'm of course going to go back and rewatch it. I mean, 2 NSDs giving you training, I'm going to be on. So congratulations to y'all. Congratulations to our red jackets. We have Shelly Smith. She has 3 active team members, and Lindsay Smith, who has 4 active team members. Super excited. You guys will be getting some prizes from me too for being reds. So that's exciting. And last but not least, the pre-link war room with Holly Lowe. If you do 300 wholesale by the 15th, okay, you'll be able to get some like exclusive training from her on this. I think she does like the Saturday following that. So that's super cool. Are y'all excited? Yeah? Okay. Well, I'm excited. It's November. It's a new month. I was sitting with Trey today for lunch and I said, I'm so excited. Like, it's a brand new month. And I got to thinking, like, I've had some Mary Kay girls say, oh, it's like starting over. But I never see it that way. I'm always like, man, it's a fresh start, a clean slate to start over and do like incredible things. It's like all the guilt of last month of what I did or what I didn't do goes away. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so excited for a new month. Who's excited for November? I am. So we have less than 60 days until New Year. I know. I'm so excited. So, if you guys notice, I'm wearing my Christmas sweater because tonight's training is going to be on time management. Okay, we're getting into festivities where we're going to have Thanksgiving, we're going to have Christmas, there's going to be parties, there's going to be lots of family fun stuff to do, right? So, I want you to start focusing on what is your year-end goal? Okay, what are you gonna finish and accomplish by New Year's? Okay, and a lot of times people like to take off from Christmas till the end of the month with their families. So I want to ask you if that's something that you're wanting to do. What have you decided that you're gonna do earlier in the month, earlier in the month of November, that will set you up to still finish your goal before Christmas? Okay, so today my training, of course, is on time management, and so I'm just going to kind of go through. First off, I want you guys to unmute. If you're not driving, don't wreck, okay? But I want you guys to unmute and tell me what your goal is for this month. The month of November, we just started. It's literally day 3. So unmute and tell me what you want to finish by the end of the month. No pressure.
1,000 wholesale.
Okay.
I would really like new members.
New members.
Mm-hmm.
Like new members to the workout club or?
Oh, like to my team.
I'm just picking on you. Okay, so Lindsay said 1,000 wholesale. You know, I need a definite number, something trackable, not just some new members.
Okay, 3.
3 new agreements. Okay.
Which means 15 share sheets.
Yes.
And that is all.
Okay, that's great. I love it.
Let's see. I want to get 1,000 wholesale, and I want to have a successful, like, holiday shop online with my VIP customers and
Holiday shopping.
yes.
Okay. Have you decided what you want to do with that?
I'm going to do Facebook on my group, have the pictures, have the items, like kind of like what you talked about.
Yeah.
And do some Black Friday sales, like something every day that week leading up to Pink Saturday. I was looking at the website and they had some really cool ideas for Pink Saturday.
Absolutely. And if you will go to my holidays ideas, you can steal all of those images so you don't have to like pre-wrap stuff and then make it. Like I kind of did like pre-orders this year.
Yeah.
So you had to comment on what you wanted and then I made it up because I end up at the end of the year having like some bundles left over and I'm like, no, I just wasted that. You know what I mean? So it's a great idea. I love it. Morgan, that's
It's a good
so cute.
idea though to do the pre-orders.
Yeah. Well, they don't have to know it's a pre-order. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have to know, but it's just in my brain, it's a pre-order. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, so that's so good. And I have some images for Black Friday, Pink Saturday, Small Business Saturday. I have all kinds of fun stuff. I'm going to go post all of that tonight.
Okay,
that
I'm
you guys
excited.
can start scheduling all that. I also mailed y'all the November social media
I
calendar.
got it today.
You did?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, good. So you guys should have all gotten that. So that's good. Yay. Okay. Lacey, do you want to unmute and tell me your goal?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, we're eating dinner. I didn't think anybody would like to see me shove food up my face.
It's okay. You're fine.
So my main goal is to have a successful virtual Christmas party. Today I kind of did like previews so people know what kind of items I did.
Okay.
And then is this just for this year or for next year?
Just for November. What's your November
Okay.
goal?
I would like to try to get another active member. So add one more active member to my team.
Okay. Great.
So
Okay.
those are the main two
Good.
for
Okay.
this month.
Woohoo. Okay. Summer, are you able to unmute? Oh my gosh. Let's see.
You there?
Yep.
I want to have 2 more girls and at least 1,000 wholesale.
Okay. Summer got her first recruit today.
Woo,
I
woo.
know. I'm so excited.
I about passed out.
It was great. I knew she would. She's so cute. Okay, Shelly, we are doing November goals. We're sharing our November goals.
Yay! So, my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Yay! So my goals are to sell at least $500 to $600 worth of product.
No, I need
No.
a number.
A number? Yeah, I said
An
500, 600.
Exact.
Huh?
Something trackable.
Okay. That's not realistic.
Well, I promise.
I want that to be realistic.
Okay, that's okay.
I did like
I'm okay with either 500 or 600, but I want you to pick one.
Oh, okay. 600. So I can rebuy product as well as pay off debt, as well as I want
So you want to sell 600, profit 300.
and pay off debt. And no, I want more than that. But realistically, I'm gonna start there, and when I exceed my goal, then I'll be even
Hey,
better.
Morgan. She used to tell me this every month, and I'd be like,
Oh, Shelly, that is me.
I'm like, now you know you can do that in your sleep, right?
Yeah, she'd be
Okay.
like, really.
I'm trying. I want to do it in my sleep, but it ain't happened yet. So
Oh my goodness. Okay,
No,
so sell 600.
sell 600. I want to recruit 5.
Okay.
I want to recruit 5. I gotta find them ladies to share the opportunity with.
Get it, Shelly. Get it.
I know,
Yes.
she's a rock star, isn't she?
I'm trying.
Woo!
I like it.
I'm trying
Okay,
to
y'all.
find them.
So our training tonight is on time management. And so I'm excited to share with y'all. I just got a brand new calendar. Because when mine starts to get, because I buy the happy planners, they make me super happy. And I always tear out the old and I trash it. So when mine starts to get super thin, because I'm down to like the last month or two, I'm like, oh God, I gotta go get a new one because I can't stand it. You know what I mean? Like I like to know that I've got time. So I got my new calendar. I'm in love with it. It's got scripture verses all over it. It's beautiful. I can't wait. The only thing I was not happy about is that it doesn't have times, but it's okay because I can write those in. And if I hate it, then I'll just go buy another one. Okay. My favorite thing about time management is that I'm in control. So I want you to write that in your notes. I'm in control of my time. You guys, I was talking to a girl today, and every time I do a sharing appointment, I always talk about the flexibility of our business. You make your own schedule. But did you hear that? You make your own schedule. Okay? And here's what I've learned over the years is that if you don't plan your time efficiently, then you're planning to fail. Okay? So what I have learned over the years, because we are our own boss, like no one makes our schedule for us, no one tells us what to do, right? That my calendar has to be my boss. So if I plan out my calendar every month, then I'll plan to work, right? Do y'all get what I'm saying? So whether that be I'm planning to do parties on Friday nights, but what if you don't have a booking during the time that you planned to do a party? So then, because my family already knows that I'm planning to work that night, I can go do something else that is income producing during that time, right? Because I'd already planned for that to be work time. Does that make sense? So, one of my favorite tools ever is called the weekly plan sheet. It's so cute. Okay. It literally has like Monday through Sunday. Okay. And then it's got times of the day all the way down. And it starts at 6 a.m. and goes to 10 at night. And then up here, these different categories include my time, family time, income producing activity, Mary Kay time, faith, job, and recruiting. And it's not necessarily in any specific order, but it's just a place for you to say, hey, during this time, I'm focused on recruiting. And during this time, I'm focused on bookings. And during this time, I'm focused on parties. Do y'all get what I'm saying? So, this has been a lifesaver for me, and every month my favorite thing to do is to print off multiple copies because I'm a perfectionist. So I need to have more than one so that I can fix it if I, make a mistake or whatever. But I also like to have 4 copies because if you're like me, every single week is different. Every single week is different. I can't always just say that I'm going to work Friday nights because I don't know if that's going to be the day that my husband's home and I want to have husband time. Do you get what I'm saying? So his schedule changes week to week. So my schedule changes week to week. Okay. But if you know those things in advance and you're able to just kind of move your plans around, that's why I print out 4 copies. So I have one for every new week. So on Sunday nights, I sit down and plan out my week because he'll know on Sundays what his plans are, right? Does that make sense, you guys? So, so break it down your goals. Do you know your averages? Okay. What I mean by averages is right now it's hard to figure out what your per face is because we do a lot of online parties and we have no idea how many people are really actually trying their samples or really actually purchasing. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to track that. But I can track how many parties I'm doing and what my sales were per party, right? And then divide it out and figure out what my average party is in sales. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Anybody with me? Or are y'all like, what did you say? So let's say I sell 100. Let's say I had 10 parties last month, and on average, I sold about $100 per party. How much would my sales be? $1,000. Right? Does that make sense? Or if you don't even know that, like I had one party and I sold 200. So guess what? My average is 200 per party. Okay. Like super simple math. Okay. So how to figure out your average, add up all your totals and divide it out by how many parties you did. Okay. So that way, if I said I wanted to do 600 wholesale or I wanted to do 1,000 wholesale, well, let's map out how many parties I need to do then. Do you get what I'm saying? because smart business women figure out the simple math. And if you struggle with that simple math, then let me know and I would be glad to help you with that. Okay. Super glad to help you. But I want you to know, like, that's how you replace your income. That's how people, some people don't want to replace their income, but that's how they pay for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your goal is to take your Mary Kay income and pay for all the Christmas gifts that you've got to purchase with Santa, you get what I'm saying? All of that, okay? Then you've got to figure out what your total is that you're going to spend on those items, and then figure out how many parties do I need to do before then that will pay for that, okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? Be strategic, y'all. Plan it out, okay? Remember, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail, okay? So break down your goals and figure out how many parties you need to do. You guys, I say this all the time, and I think it's pretty natural to fall back into this tendency of procrastination. Yes, it's very natural to procrastinate, okay? Like, God made us imperfect, right? We are born sinners and born procrastinators. I'm a true believer in that, okay? But you guys, procrastination is the biggest thief in success in Mary Kay. I promise if you wait till the last minute, I'm not saying that it's impossible, but it's gonna freaking suck. Okay? I'm just being honest. Okay, so y'all, Mary Kay works when you work it. I have never, ever in my entire career ever seen somebody quit Mary Kay because it was like they couldn't sell anything. But the truth is they quit Mary Kay because they weren't working Mary Kay and they weren't selling anything. Okay? Because our products sell themselves. They sell themselves. Like, I don't need to be a seller. Okay? I hate those crazy salespeople that like track you down. You know what I'm talking about? You ever been to the car lot to go look at a new car? I go on Sundays if I'm looking at a new car. I don't buy new cars anymore, but when I did, it would be on Sundays when people weren't coming. Okay? So that I could look and see what I wanted to try before I ever had a conversation with somebody. Because they are like vultures. They're trying to get me. You know what I'm saying? Sell to me, buy from me. And I'm like, back up off of me, right? Okay, you guys. This quote totally kicks my tail every single time I read this. Are y'all ready? You can't have $1 million dream with a minimum wage work ethic. Y'all, I'm a firm believer, and I am really huge on if I say it, I'm going to do it. Like, you can bet money on it, because if I say it, I'm going to take work and back it. Do you get what I'm saying? And sometimes, yeah, you can't have $1 million dream with a minimum wage work ethic. It's like a slap in the face, isn't it? Because the truth is my $1 million dream, are y'all ready? My $1 million dream is to be a national sales director driving a pink Escalade. Like, that's my $1 million dream, okay? But my work ethic has got to match that dream. So if your dream is to be a free car driver or an independent sales director, or to make it to where you don't have to teach during the summer, okay? If that's your dream, does your work ethic back the dream? I'm not saying you're going to have it right now, okay? Like, God did not create the earth and all the people on the earth in one day, okay? He took 7 days, okay? And if he can do anything in 7 days, girlfriend, he can do a lot with you in a year. Are you willing to give him a year of your time? And whoever said that a day for God wasn't a year for us? Do you get what I'm saying? Nobody ever said that. I mean, I'm not one of those, like, I'm not huge and, like, I'm not trying to get into some controversy of, like, what you interpret and all that, okay? I'm just saying that what if God's day is our year? Are you willing to be patient? Are you willing to get disciplined and get consistent in your business, even if it's only 3 days a week? What are you willing to do to back your dream? You guys, you can make money or you can make excuses, but not simultaneously. Y'all, I'm going to be honest. I spent a lot of my time in the beginning of my business making a lot of excuses. When I look back on 2019, a lot of people say, well, Nikki, you went through a lot. But the truth is I made a lot of excuses. Because other women have had their husbands deploy. Other women are single moms 24/7. Right? It's perception. How I perceive those specific things that happen to me and how I deal with those things that happen to me can either be a reason to go do something or an excuse not to. So, are there things in your life that you have been giving excuses for? We all do, because we're imperfect. We are so imperfect, but God knew that. And He knew where you needed to be for this conversation tonight. You know what I mean? Like, He knew that. So, you guys, it's okay, but you got to remember it's not okay to stay that way. So, you can either make some money or you can make excuses, but you got to choose, right? So, you guys, I'm like 100% this business is Jesus and work, right? I mean, I've said that from the beginning. Spend time with Jesus and go work your business. Like, that's what I do for a living, okay? So how do you set boundaries? Y'all, I'm real big on boundaries, okay? Like, really big on boundaries, okay? What I mean by that is, like, after 9 p.m., I don't talk Mary Kay. I have to turn the switch off at some point or I go crazy bananas. Okay? So if you've ever messaged me after 9 p.m., it's not that I'm ignoring you. It's that I have to teach myself to turn it off at some point. And so at 9 p.m., I just turn it off. I don't do anything in Mary Kay. You know what I'm saying? There's also Sundays are a big boundary for me because I used to give in and work on Sundays, but then I was angry for the rest of the week because God called me to have a day of rest and I didn't take one. And so have some boundaries with yourself. Y'all, last week I talked about being intentional with your Jesus time and being intentional with your family time. During those 2 times of my life, there is no Mary Kay. None. There is no, I'm going to text this girl real quick. None. Okay? None. Because you've got to set boundaries or you're going to get overwhelmed. So be okay with setting boundaries. Okay? Be okay with setting boundaries. And set healthy boundaries, Compartmentalize. There are times when you deal with all the, excuse me, there are times where you're going to have to deal with stuff in life, but then there's times where you've got to still work. Who on here works a full-time job? Majority of y'all. Yeah. Okay, so let's use Morgan for example, okay? So sometimes Morgan's a school teacher, okay? She's been a school teacher for how long? 6 years. That's what I thought, but I didn't want to say that. 6 years, okay? And no matter how she feels about getting up on a Monday morning to go work, she still has to do it, right? I mean, like, she still has to, okay? Same thing for anybody else who works a full-time job. Regardless of how you feel, You still have to get up and go do it. Okay? I mean, yeah, you can call out, but after so many call outs, what do? You got to go. Okay? So let me ask you a question. If you make a plan of Mary Kay on your calendar, when you don't feel like it, do you just scratch it out? Or do you go do it anyway? I mean, because the truth is, a lot of times we just scratch it out. If I had booking calls that needed to be made, but I'm really just not feeling it, it can be scratched off, okay? What I'm asking you to do is compartmentalize your emotions. Put your emotions aside. Become like a man. Men are like waffles, okay? Like, they're in this little box. They can have a conversation with you in this little box. But when they're done having this conversation with you and it's time to go to work, they forgot about that conversation. They left it at home. That's what men do. That's what they do. They forgot about you. No offense, but they did, okay? They forgot about the whole conversation. Us women tend to take it with us throughout the day, all day long. We're like spaghetti, okay? Anything that you do on a regular basis, we take it with us, okay? So if I'm mad at, I don't know, let's just use Trey for an example. If I'm mad at him, it's going with me all day, every day. He forgot about it because it was a conversation yesterday, but I'm still mad. You get what I'm saying? That's just the way men are. So are you being like a man in your business? Are you compartmentalizing your emotions? Because I can't take the conversation we had yesterday into my business tomorrow when I need to be making my booking calls. I've got to leave that in yesterday and go make my booking calls, because this is how I'm going to pay for Christmas this year. It's how I'm going to pay for my bills. It is how I'm going to become an NSD, right? So if I just keep staying in this little circle and going over and over and over in my mind about a conversation I had with, I don't know, Joe last week, you get what I'm saying? It's not going to help you, benefit you in any kind of way. Move on. You got to be a little disciplined with your brain. You got to compartmentalize. You guys, another piece of time management that you've got to make sure that you're on top of, and this is an area that I hate, that I struggle in, is you've got to set healthy boundaries for your brain. The first thing that always gets scratched off the list for me is my quiet time and my me time, okay? Because I have no idea why, but in my brain, that tends to get scratched off first. And you guys, that's the most important part of your time management. That is not just another check off the list. It is how you are going to function. It is how your business is going to grow. You guys, you've got to make intimate time with Jesus a priority. Okay, I cannot say that enough. Also, me time. Y'all, you've got to take care of yourself. If you're not taking care of yourself, how in the world are you going to take care of everybody else? As a woman, we tend to try to take care of everybody, and that's all fine and good. But I have to remember that if I don't fill myself up with encouragement every day, then how am I going to give that to my daughter? How am I going to give that to my relationship with my husband? How am I going to pour into y'all? How can I give you what you need, what you came to me for, if I don't even have it myself? And me time doesn't have to be 3 hours a day, okay? I'm talking about 20 minutes. Maybe it's a bathtub, soaking in the bathtub, locking the door so the kid can't come in. Maybe it's 10 minutes of reading. Maybe it's, going to get your hair done. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've got to take care of yourself and rejuvenate. So make sure that you put that on your weekly plan sheet. I'm pointing the finger because it's important, okay? And make sure that you're putting that family time on there too, okay? Your family is just as important. Why did we start our business? To be able to provide for our families, to be able to take care of our mom and dad when they get old and can't wipe their butts. Like, that's right. I mean, it's the truth. Your mom will be so grateful, Lindsay. Your mom will be so grateful. Okay. My dad, I'm just saying he's got to go in the nursing home. I'll pay for a really good nurse, okay? I can't wipe his butt. It'll be weird. It'll be
Later.
I know. Sooner than later. Sorry, my dad's girlfriend's here. It's funny. Anyways, you guys, your weekly plan sheet equals freedom. Weekly plan sheet equals freedom. You guys, just a little bit of a recap. What to include on your weekly plan sheet? Obviously, the job that you already have, if you have one, okay? Your devotion, a workout if you're wanting to get fit, your me time. When are you planning to do a little something for you? When are you planning to make your calls to get your bookings? When are you planning to have appointments? When are you planning to do family time? So all of these things are super, super important. So, and you guys, we do it on a regular basis. It's just making more with the time that we have. Because remember, we do what we want to with the time that we have. And so if you're not prioritizing your time that you get off work, like, that's on you, right? Because you have more time than you think you do. Put it on paper. Put it on paper. I also want to encourage you guys to start tracking, okay? Mary Kay has always said a tracked number grows, okay? A tracked number grows. What I mean by that, remember a couple months ago, we tracked 60 sharing appointments as a unit. We added 12 new agreements. And I would have stopped doing sharing appointments on the last day of the month when we did like 17, I think it was that day. Shelly remembers. We were doing like, right? Okay, it was crazy. But how many recruits did we get on the last day of the month? 4. And we did 17, okay? So my thoughts are just like Mary Kay said, a tracked number grows. So what specific thing do you want to track this month? What does it need to be? Will it be your sales? Will it be the amount of sharing appointments that you do? Will it be the number of parties that you do? I don't care what it is, but I just want you to track. I just want you to, I don't care if it's a piece of paper in your notebook that says 2,000 sold and you like deduct on it. Like, oh, sold 50 minus 50 equals, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. I don't care if it's a piece of paper that has 1 through 10 and that's how many share sheets you're going to do and you're going to write her name beside it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just want you to track something, okay? And I just want every Sunday, I want you to snap a picture of whatever you're tracking and send it to me. Send it to me. I just want to know what your little tracking is, okay? And you guys, I also, I want to say this with grace and humbleness. Don't be lazy. Make every moment of November count. It's not about the money, you guys. It's about the women that we find in the process. It's about her confidence level that increases because of what we do. It's about the financial freedom for your family, for your husband or your spouse, that you get to say, here's $500 for you to go spend on any Christmas gift for everybody. That's what it's about, okay? Also, before I forget and lose my train of thought, I have 2 or 3 more things that I want to talk about, but while it's on my brain, I'm thinking about sponsoring a nursing home, maybe 2, where we do like, I think I'm going to call it like an gift an angel or something like that. And they'll get like a hand cream or a mint bliss lotion. Like, I haven't decided exactly, but we're not going to take profit from it. And we get sponsors. So we're basically, it's kind of like a fundraiser, but they're going to get a gift, everybody in the nursing home. So if that's something that you guys are good with doing, I can create a flyer, and y'all can like sell as many as you possibly can, and that'll sponsor those, people at the nursing home. What do you think? Yes? Okay, so my grandmother stayed at a nursing home in Bowling Springs. I'm actually going to call them tomorrow. Let me write that down. Call nursing home. And find out how many residents they have, so that we know what our total amount of gifts would need to be, so that you can go tackle 10 out of that amount, or you know what I'm saying? So it'll be like a flat rate cost for the package. It's going to include, like, that flat rate cost will help pay for some of the shipping and the taxes, of course, the product and the gift wrap. Okay. But no profit. Are y'all still okay with that? No profit. Yes? Okay, so we're going to do that. Anyways, I'll create a flyer and I'll post it out, and we'll work on that this November too, okay? So our goal will be to finish it by the end of November. So that way, and then what you'll do is the ones that you sell, you'll order with your order this month and just give them to me. And I'll take care of the wrapping and the beautifulness and all of that. And I'll let y'all know the day that I'm going to deliver, and you're more than welcome to come with me to deliver. Okay? Sound good? I'm excited. Ugh. Oh, it makes me happy. Okay, anyways. So back to my training. So you guys have a systematic schedule. I'm not saying that it has to be the same every single week. But have something in place, like y'all, my family knows that every Sunday I'm off. You know what I'm saying? Like, just choose what you want to do. Monday through Saturday, I mean, like, it's a guess, truthfully, because my week changes every week, but for sure on Sunday, I'm always off. Does that make sense? So just have some kind of system in place so that your family can know ahead of time what your plans are. And you guys, my goal for tonight's training is that you create clarity in your time. Clarity. Know what you're doing. Know what you're doing tomorrow. Know what you're doing this weekend. To make a plan and stick to your plan. I also want to encourage you to have an accountability partner who, I mean, like, there's 5 people on here tonight, but if y'all go back and watch the replay, I would love to be your accountability partner. You can 100% message me every single day on Voxer and let me know what you did today that would improve your business. I'm grateful for that. But if there's somebody else that you would like to chat with, please feel free to do that. You know, we have a whole unit of like 60 girls that would love to be accountable with you. But you need to make a promise to yourself that whoever you decide to be accountable with is somebody that you would be willing to trade places with. I don't ever want you to be dragged down by somebody else. Do you understand what I'm saying? Choose carefully. Okay. If she never comes to the meeting, would she be a good accountability partner? No. Okay. All right, you guys. That is all I have for tonight. With 10 minutes to spare, so get excited. If you guys would, please unmute and let me know what your takeaways are from tonight.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Hey, so I definitely like that. It makes it, I really like what you said, where you said God made me imperfect. you know, because I'm imperfect, but I'm perfect. Sometimes it's what can make me, but it can also definitely break me. And procrastination is the biggest theft.
It is. It is. It
Yeah,
sucks, but
it
I
does.
seriously, like, you just have to wake up and say, I'm disciplined. Like, because
Yeah,
if you constantly say is, I procrastinate, then guess what? You do. You know what I'm saying? But instead,
yeah,
like, change your thought process on that, and your verbiage on that too. Like, I am disciplined. I am becoming more disciplined, or, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, it'll be
And one thing personally that I do, because I've had so many people be negative around me,
Mhm.
that I'm so negative to myself, but I'm so positive to others. Like I should be so, like that
Yep.
positivity. It needs to rub off on me. Like, what am I doing?
Well, and
I need to love myself too.
I used to say to myself, would I marry somebody who talks to me the way that I talk to myself?
Yeah.
Nope, I
Yeah.
would not.
And
I mean, I might, but he's gonna be about 6 feet under. You know what I'm saying? So you just
yeah,
gotta be nice to yourself.
yeah. And all the negatives turn into positives, and,
Yep.
have more self-control,
Yeah.
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 Just sometimes you just got to do it, and you can't let anxiety or depression hold you back. So,
It can be an
because those are,
experience, right?
yeah, because those are scary, but sometimes the scary things are the funnest.
Right.
Mhm.
Thank you, Shelly.
Yay.
Okay, I'll go next. So I had a few. Procrastination is the theft of Mary Kay. Okay. Does your work ethic back up your dream? Let's see. And let's see, you have to set boundaries. You have to have healthy boundaries. You have to make time for you.
Thank you, Lindsay.
Yes. Thank
Who
you.
wants to go next? Morgan?
Procrastination. I've always procrastinated. I've tried to get better at it.
Don't say that anymore.
I know. Boundaries, setting those boundaries, finding a balance for me between work and Mary Kay and being a wife and being a mom. Finding that balance is hard. Especially right now with school and everything going on. Because October is our crazy month. We call October the month of hell. I'm sorry. But I mean, October's hard. But still, I always make time for it because it's something I enjoy. Mary Kay is something I really enjoy. I love hearing other people's testimonies, sharing with other people, seeing what's going on, being a part of that community. So I always make room for that on my plate and find that balance.
Because it's important to you, right?
Yes.
We
Yes.
make time for what's important for us.
Yes.
Love it. Thank you, Morgan. Summer, you want to go next? There she is. You have to unmute. Hold on.
My battery's dying. That's what keeps happening.
Oh, it's okay.
What was the question now? Sorry.
What's your takeaway from tonight? Like, what's the big thing?
Oh, I need to learn how to time management. We know this. Bad. Yeah, I need to learn how to figure out when and where is the time. I have time all the time and I still don't have the time. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's what we do with our time is what's important. I think that's the most important part of writing it down, because then you see where all the time is and what you did with that time. I'm a big fan of Netflix, but I have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Because I can binge watch all day long.
Day long.
So
That's what I got to do.
Be accountable with myself and remember, I could be making some money right now, but instead I'm watching Netflix, which is not going to get me to NSD. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So just put it on paper. Put it on paper. Lacey, if you're still with us, we'd love to hear from you too.
Yeah. So my main thing was pretty much balancing out your Mary Kay life, your work life, and then also your family life. Just kind of remind me like I kind of need to make time for everything to be equalized. And then another thing is to be you kind of have to be clear, like I guess clarified about what you want to do with this job, and make sure your goals are going to be staying the same, because I've noticed for me, like I keep changing my goals, and that does not allow me to actually succeed in any of the goals, because I try to
You
I guess
change
do a
it.
little too more, yeah, a little too much at the same time. So I definitely learned that. And then again with balancing out your what was the words you were saying? I think the process, no, just time management mainly. Time management to try to get your Mary Kay in and your family, because right now that's like the most two important things in my life right now that actually like I enjoy doing.
Right.
But yeah, so you definitely gave me some pointers about how to work with that starting this month again. Kind of gave me a refresher.
Good, good. So you guys just start with your weekly plan sheet and do that. Also, I love to make, I forgot to mention this, but I love to make a 6 most important things list every day. And it's just like a quick checklist of like, for sure, I need to do this before I hit the pillow tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So I just make it every night. Like these 6 things have to get done before I go to bed. You know what I mean? Like for sure, have to get done. And that way I kind of hold myself accountable to getting things done on that list. Um, so that's one of the biggest things. And if you don't have like a notepad or something, like if you have the My Customers app on your phone and you log in, I think if my phone is not dead, I can show you. So you go to My Customers, and can y'all see that? Okay. Oh, it's asking me for my Face ID. So now I'm in the My Customers app, right? Okay. You get what I'm saying? Can it like the screen is so, woo, there we go. Okay. So if you look, it'll say my 6 things. Do y'all see that right there in the middle of the screen? My 6 things. So when I click my 6 things, it lets me create this bubble list. Okay. Y'all see that? And then when I do something, all I do is like drop Emma off, double click. I dropped her off, and then the bubble goes away. It's kind of incredible. Okay, it's super cute. And that way it's on your phone. We always have our phone. I tend to lose pieces of paper. Like, I don't know what happens to them. But this 6 most important things list is on my phone, and cute thing is I can screenshot it and set it as my temporary background. And that way I'll see the list every time I pick up my phone. How many times do you pick up your phone? It's huge, right? So that's just an idea just to kind of keep you on track for your daily task. You guys, thank you for hopping on. Thank you for being a part of our training. I love you guys. Mwah. I will be posting the recording tonight. I don't know what time, but it will get posted tonight. Have a good night.